Please subscribe.
Before we talk about our impressions gathered from driving the revived 2020 Jaguar XE, it merits bringing up that before the 2017 Z showed up, little vehicles had never truly been Jaguar's thing. Of course, cars, cantinas, as the British call them, had buttered the bread in Coventry for a large portion of Jaguar's 85-year history. Be that as it may, the main other Jaguar four-entryway worked in size small was the 2001 to 2009 X-Type, which we primarily recall for its motherly styling and new Ford smell. In this way, you're excused if the idea of Jaguar fabricating a little, engaging vehicle appears to be new, particularly as the brand likewise now fiddles with building engaging hybrids and electric autos, which additionally haven't been its thing up until now. Concerning the Z, which for 2020 comes just in recently dedicated P250 and P300 appearances, the past V6 models are dead. It at long last feels like the game's vehicle that Jaguar needs. We revealed a full summary of the Z's progressions for 2020 prior this year. However, after our day in the driver's seat in southern France, we can portray a portion of these progressions as unobtrusive, while others, especially in the inside, are exhaustive and powerful. Apparently the most unobtrusive changes were made to the vehicle's skin. Since its presentation, the Z has consistently been a littler clone of Jaguar's moderate-size XF, and the 2020 updates carry it significantly closer to its greater sibling. Squintier LED headlamps with J-edge running lights give more character to the Z's nose, while more extensive grills with some inward ebb and flow bring out Jaguar's I-Pace EV. All forms highlight refreshed back guards with isolated chrome exhaust tips, while the more forcefully styled R-Dynamic models include dark work trim front and back. The R-Dynamic likewise gets dark outside trim spot of chrome, a backlip spoiler, and sportier wheels up to 21 creeps in distance across. More tasteful confines. Anyway, productive Jaguar may attempt to turn out to be, nobody will acknowledge a Jaguar that doesn't show one of its most long-standing center abilities, extravagance. In this regard, the underlying Z missed the mark. The organization merits credit for rapidly activating accordingly, making updates every year to stage and improved launch materials, another screen-based measure group, and an improved infotainment framework, among different changes. Taking tech to the following level, the 2020 Z embraces the directing Hagel Land Rover's in-control Touch Pro Duo interface from the I-Pace, the two of which serve to decrease what hardly any physical catches the Z had left. Indeed, even the rotating handles for the Atmosphere framework have various capacities and join small screens. Similarly, as with any new screen-based interface, the menuways and concealed capacities set aside some effort to learn and work easily. However, nothing stands apart as terribly ergonomically odd. Additionally, among the Z's new for 2020 componentry is a regular gun-style move switch that replaces the past model's eccentric revolving shifter and encourages manual rigging determination. Push forward for downshifts, pull back for upshifts, as God planned. A computerized rear-view reflect is recently discretionary, similar to an inductive charging cushion for gadgets. What's more, Jaguar's most recent head-up show ended up being valuable and instructive, explicitly its presentation of regularly changing velocity restraints that we did whatever it takes not to brake too deplorably along the rustic streets around Saint-Tropez. Past the Z's new glass screens and tech highlights are decorations that Jaguar portrays as all new. While the upper scramble and entryway boards seem like previously, the 2020 model incorporates a lot of delicate touch materials while coordinating included usefulness, generally beneath elbow level. The recently planned entryway boards fit 1-liter water bottles, for instance, and the inside passage and back entryway boards are better completed and give more spread to attentive encompassing lighting. Our dynamic models include controlling wheel-mounted movers and different sewing, in addition to refreshed game seats that, likewise with the also new standard positions of authority, are substantially more agreeable than previously. Energetic handling remains. While the Z holds its somewhat tight back seat quarters, the large overhauls make it simpler to concentrate on its driving elements, which remain very great. It steers with laser exactness, and the body remains superbly level in corners. The recently discretionary dynamic handling bundle on the R-Dynamic model we drove brings versatile dampers and redesigned brake equipment, in addition to a configurable setting among the standard drive mode determinations, comfort, eco, rain/ice/snow, and dynamic, that takes into consideration the tweaking of the directing, motor, and transmission responsiveness. However, we don't know the expansiveness of real modification is extremely huge. In no mode did the dampers crush the ride or enable it to tumble over in corners, nor did the directing liven or weaken while modifying them somehow. The main peculiarity was the dynamic fumes note, which sounded excessively evident in its enhancement of the 2.0-liter inline force fumes sounds. Furthermore, the sound of a four-banger is all you will get in the 2020 Z, as the past and every so often unruly 340 or 380 horsepower V6 is no more. Which is fine truly, given our inclination for the 296 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-liter found in the P300 model, which currently speaks to the Z's most dominant arrangement. At $47,290 to begin, the P300 comes standard with all-wheel drive that principally drives the back pivot until recognized slippage prompts the front hub to step in. Additionally gone is the 180 horsepower turbocharged 4-chamber diesel model, leaving the P250 model's 247 horsepower form of the Fuel 4 as the more close-fisted decision. That motor comes standard with back-wheel drive and a lower beginning cost of $40,895, with all-wheel drive accessible for $2,000. As we've encountered in past Cs, both of these motors and their chaperone ZF 8-speed programmed transmission are pleasantly coordinated to this present Jaguar's size and weight, and this drive helped us to remember exactly how anxious the Z can be when furnished with the more dominant of the two. Keeping the best pieces of a vehicle while repairing the bits that aren't to snuff is the thing that mid-cycle refreshes are for. With its pleasantly refreshed inside, the Z currently feels more qualified to satisfy its extravagant sports car crucial. Panther still has work to do before drivers hold the Z in a similar high CS class stalwarts, for example, the BMW 3 arrangement, the Audi A4, and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, yet the re-examined Z surely has gotten considerably more deserving of thought.